Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. And here's the chance to counter. That is a great pick out. He's one-on-one. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Well, there's the clearance. Poland have the chance to go the other way. And he welcomes it in. And the finish!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And here's Cruyff. Has a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Madrid have it back and can go again. Haaland. There's the hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
And he's intervened well there. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Pinches it off him. Eto'o. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And the pass is intercepted. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Mendy makes the interception. And it's Zico. That's headed upfield. That has been cut short. Davids. And here's Cruyff. Chance here to counter. Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Pedri. And it's Cruyff. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Haaland. Davids.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolute...
Shot at goal! There it is! Oh, offside.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And he was quick to react. Vids. Well-timed, excellent interception. Cruyff, and here's Eto'o, Zico. Oh, look at the space here. No way through, so back it comes. Great position here. Great chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Neymar. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Decent enough try. Oh, that's a key interception. Davids. And it's Neymar.
Poland clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cruyff. Neymar. Davids. And here's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! What a wonderful goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Look, if you defend so carelessly, it's going to prove costly, and to afford that sort of room to somebody, you know, what are they expecting? To get away with it? It's not going to happen.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Succumbs to the pressure. Pirlo. Davids. Oh, there's a probing ball. Zico.
1 minute added time.
He's picked his way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Haaland. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I'd like to ask you
It's
to
a dressing
join me
room
in
that
wishing our
needs
birthday
rousing
boy
at
a
half-time,
very
because in
special
truth they've
birthday.
not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. He could be in here. Now it's Haaland. Davids. Maldini. Poland ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Pirlo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No, that pass isn't the best. Davids. He can run onto that. Haaland! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
That is good alertness. Dink through.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always...
He rises!
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
Oh, he's got that completely wrong.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Great defending, strong and determined. Pirlo. Cannavaro. Poland appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's looking to set free a runner. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Eto'o. Cruyff. Now it's Neymar. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Davids. Zico. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. Tonali. Vitz. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Some really good ball movement. And Cruyff! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's gone forward. Pedri. Maldini spots it and intercepts. And it's Cruyff. Eto'o.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Brilliantly cut out. Pedri, hoisted in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Poland. Number 2.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 21, Davids. Number 26, Pirlo.
Now it's Vinicius
Number
Junior.
10, Neymar.
Vinicius Junior! Sticks it away! And the comeback is complete!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And that's definitely not his best. Oh, this looks sharp. No, that's been intercepted. I think we're just about done here. And here's Eto'o.
2 added minutes.
2 minutes to be added on. Oh, that's well spotted. Ronaldinho. It's Eto'o! Really well taken goal. Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing...
That's the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked
Please
the most
turn your
likely
attention
outcome,
to the
but we've had
screen
a
for
good
information
variety in this
provided by
game,
the local
despite it
police.
being anticlimactic.
Well, That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good... Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, what a mistake! Good read, needed to be. So what can they make of this? Good running, strong and purposeful. Mbappe on a charge down the left. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Not the best distribution from the keeper. That's a shade optimistic. That is a little undercooked. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Madrid have got it back, and they'll have another go. He could be in here. And that's a... Can he put it away? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Greece with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, delightful ball. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Raul. Nicely aimed pass. That is good alertness. First quarter of an hour gone. Tonali gets over and intercepts. Now it's Haaland. Played back in. Costa Curta cuts it out. Still goalless at the moment. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played. Pretty robust defending.
Kaká. Oh, he's burnt, and the shot! And another try! Goal! Greece! Put it at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Greece are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pedri, played out to the right.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Messi. Schmeichel deals with it effortlessly. Neymar. He's cut it out. That is a great pick out. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. He's beaten the last man. Tries a shot! It's a loose ball. And that's caused a worry or two. Corner number 3 coming up. Couldn't get hold of it.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Greece are looking to go forward now. And the pass is intercepted. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. That's good vision. Oh, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Just eases him off the ball. That's headed upfield. Well read, nice interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos going... And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple. Keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game.
Haaland! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They're up to 5 corners now. In for a header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nicely worked. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Kaká. Now it's Hullet. Aim forwards. Greece disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And they're back on the ball again. It's a sweet ball, that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Davids producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's intervened well there. And here's Mbappe. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, he's in! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Well, played right into his path. Has a go! He's scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Adams promptly onto that, and that is that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe. Can he get away here? And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Can he get onto this? Raul. Carries far too far and out of play. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
El dorsal 10, Messi. El dorsal 11, Neymar.
He's got away.
Serán
Numbers sharp and uncompromising.
El dorsal 6, el dorsal 24.
Oh, it's come loose. And here's Vinicius Junior. That'll be a throw. That pass isn't the best. Kaká. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's an excellent interception. Gets a good foot in there. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold has given away a free kick. Quickly taken. Kaká. Roberto Carlos is in a really good position out wide. Bayer catches it safely. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that's been cut out, well played. And the counter is on. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Berger. Berger. Foden. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. That's a little off target. Yamal! Decent enough try.
Lamine Yamal really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Great hit! Oh, that is rather wayward. Berger. He won't be happy with that one. Haaland. Oh, super ball. Oh, that was... He's got the shot away! Roberto Carlos gets it clear. Kaka. Hullet. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Just eases him off the ball. Good spot, he's seen the run. And that's an excellent interception. Now he's off and running. Araujo cuts it out. Out to the left it goes. Eto'o.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. A long ball by the goalkeeper. Adams gets over and intercepts. Vinicius Junior threads one in. Lam. Vinicius Junior. Oh, a delicate chip through. Brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when...
Oh, here's a chance! Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Pedri. Decent hit!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Has another go! There it is! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although...
And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Defending was strong and firm. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Neymar. Couldn't squeeze it through. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Guardiola. And there's green grass ahead of him. No, it's not getting there. And they've got a throw. Now it's Haaland. Vinicius Junior! And he's straight offside. Now it's Drogba. 30 minutes gone. And he's intervened well there. Neymar. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's looking for the runner here. That is a brilliant interception. It's their second corner of the game. In for a header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Madrid are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid have their third corner. Header! Oh, that is... It's fallen kindly here. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Neymar. That's a good run down the left. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Van Dijk.
2 added minutes
By
has been
Leverkusen
indicated.
looking to pass their way through. Eto'o. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Didier Drogba. Number 14.
And the second half gets underway.
Coming on the field.
Well, it's been tight,
20,
Peter, but I'm
Owen.
expecting things to open
10,
up now and we get some
Messi.
free-flowing football.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, he's been caught on it here. In he goes again. And yes, it's there. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason.
Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now. Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Cannavaro. Owen. Good pressure, determined, intense. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Lahm. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. Now that's well seen too.
The attendance for this match
Almost
was
an hour gone.
71,649.
Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's well spotted. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Driving forward. Now it's Owen. Can he finish? Goal by Leverkusen! And the comeback is complete. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So we have a breakthrough, and the shot! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, well played, well played. And it's Neymar. Messi. And here's Neymar. He's had a hit! He scores! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Neymar. Coming on the field is number 7.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Ronaldo. Substitution.
Bayer Leverkusen really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found the way through. Big chance! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And yes, it's him again. Great hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess.
Hits one! Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that's not going to trouble anybody. Madrid are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Just too much on that.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yamal! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Oh, that's a fine interception. No way through. Wirtz hurtling down that right flank. Into stoppage time, very little left on it.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
The pass has gone astray. Dinks one through. And they can counter here.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike.
And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Vinicius Junior taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Celebrating their birthdays today.
So a dramatic game. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tries a header! Harmlessly behind. That has been cut short. Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's tried one! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Short changes him with that pass.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
Been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Mbappe. And it's Neymar. Quarter of an hour played. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Messi! And the ball's come loose here. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Schneider, he's found a way. It's Schneider! And he nearly went all the way.
Schneider just about got everything right up to his effort, and I don't need to highlight the letdown.
Pinches it off him. Neymar. Played back in. And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Corner number 3 coming up. In for a header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mbappe! Big chance! They've scored! The breakthrough strike! That was easy, almost too easy.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Pedri. Oh, super find. Neymar. It's a goal kick. And it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's been cut out, well played. Schneider. Neymar. Back into the middle. Oh, important interception. Rijkaard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And the ball is out of play. Oh, that's well spotted. That's headed upfield, and he was quick to react. Mbappe! Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Darren Fletcher.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan
through.
here.
Great hit! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking...
Mbappe! Goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is threatening to become a... Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Madrid have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. Tries a shot! That's really well cleared. That is good alertness. Oh, he's found support out wide. He gets big! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
There's the header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Messi. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking for the runner. He could be in here. Oh, shooting chance! Has another go! In for the pieces! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Haaland! He's Haaland! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, played right into his path. He's found a way through. He's had a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi. Pedri. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Ah, quality deserted them when...
Mbappe! Missed by a fraction.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Time then
9,
for the first substitution of the
el
game.
dorsal 10, Messi. El dorsal 11, Neymar. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7,
Tonali.
el dorsal 6,
Hoisted in.
el dorsal 20.
Now it's Pedri. Can he get it through? There's the hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Moved on forwards. Haaland. And he's got the big... Haaland! He scored! And with that, he takes home the match ball. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
He's gone for goal!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's it! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Great ball if he can get there. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Roberto Carlos has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the shot! Sticks it away! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's Schneider. Messi. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Haaland. De Bruyne does really well to win the ball there. There will be 4 extra minutes. That's the throw. De Bruyne. And here's Mbappe. And the referee brings it to a close. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Haaland, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe! Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
That is good alertness.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gets his pass away. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a... Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And it's Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's being shifted off it. Iniesta. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Cafu. Some good work on the right flank here. Mbappe. He's played him through. Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. He's had a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Brilliant save from Buffon! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And that's put paid to a promising move. Cafu gets over and intercepts. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Adams did well to stay calm there. But that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Roberto Carlos. That's gone for a throw-in. Iniesta wins the duel this time.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's no flag. Big header. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Messi, just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Iniesta. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. You can run onto that. Nicked it back promptly. Neymar. Oh, super ball. Spread out to the left. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that looks a good ball through. Ambrosini cuts it out. Iniesta. And Neymar. And it's Messi. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's picked out the run. And that should be the keepers.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. That is ended up in no man's land. Neymar. Messi. Stood up well to him there. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's played him through. No way through. Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's Rivaldo. Looking for the runner. Good read, needed to be. And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. So your views on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the second half gets underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Looking for the run. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Alexander-Arnold. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Ambrosini spots it and intercepts. Neymar. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Neymar. He's got it. And the shots! Oh, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked...
Great chance! Oh no, what has happened here? This time, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid have their third corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. Shifted upfield. Now it's Haaland. Roberto Carlos. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Messi. Gently done. Looking for options for movement. Works it forward. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
bops him off it and wins back the ball. Rivaldo short changes him with that pass. Bayer punts it upfield. Now that's well seen too. Well, what about it? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. And the header! Crossed in again. Chance for the header! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pedri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Great chance here to level it up. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi! Brilliant save from Buffon! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pirlo tries to dink it through. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ambrosini. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pirlo. No way through. He could be in here. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Messi engages and forces him off the ball. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Clips it so gently.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Neymar, he's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar is offering a right smile there. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
It's a mighty effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And that is that. Madrid pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, how will we look back on that? Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mendy gets across to intercept that. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Haaland. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's a nicely weighted pass. Haaland! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's there to belt it away. Neymar, he's in plenty of space here. Messi climbs up big. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Haaland. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Messi. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? David Villa. Oh, perfectly measured that. Decent hit! And yes, it's there! Manchester United are back on level terms. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me.
It's Snyder! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Good ball over the top. David Villa. Adams did just about enough. Haaland! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertainment.
He's had a hit! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Haaland! Oh, that is outstanding! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they're back on the ball again. And he's intervened well there. Alexander-Arnold. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's through here. And that's not going to reach. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That's a nicely measured pass. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that... Can he finish? And he thumps it clear. Pedri. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, well played, well sorted out. A searching ball that into space. Oh no, this does not look good. Hoisted in. Oh, important interception. Done delicately. And smartly reclaimed. Caceres just loves to go forward whenever he can. He's now the finish! And this could be the final action of the first half. Deftly away. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Haaland.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, well played, well played. And the half-time whistle goes. Here we go again. Madrid didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Haaland. Now there's a fine, big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, there's the clearance. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
That's positional gold. The utilisation...
Has a goal! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Caceres kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Interesting ball. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Caught offside that time. Mendy gets across to intercept that. Haaland. And there's the hit! Now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Mohamed Salah. Oh, super chance for the header! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And he cuts out the supply. He's played him through.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now it's Mbappe.
The attendance for this match
60 minutes played.
72,306.
It's one! And it's in!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So is this the start of a comeback? Gets his pass away. It's a good spell of possession, this. David Villa. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Neymar. Pedri bops him off it and wins back the ball. Mendy cuts out the pass.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into it.
Has a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Substitution on the field. Number 42.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11, Schneider. Number 9, David Villa. Coming on the field.
He could be in here.
16,
Haaland.
Rodri. Number 23,
not quite.
Beckham. Number
Vince.
18,
Good running with the ball.
Substitutions taking place.
There they go, hunting in packs. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, nicely intercepted. Berger. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's in on shapes to shoot! No mistake!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
No luck with that dink over the top.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Wirtz! So close to drawing level.
Vert was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And now they can spring out of defence. And now they can clear their lines. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Looking for the runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Wirtz. Yamal.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's through here. Wirtz. He's looking to set free a runner. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Added minutes has been indicated.
That was never going to make it. Bastoni calmly anticipates. And it's Shevchenko. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, super find. Guardiola. Shevchenko. Berger. And that will be it. Madrid played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
And now, to all members of...